Season 1, Episode 9 of Game of Thrones, titled Baelor, is a pivotal episode in the series, filled with dramatic turns that alter the trajectory of the story. It opens with the aftermath of the death of Jon Arryn, and the tension between the Stark family and the Lannisters reaches a boiling point. Eddard Stark, now the Hand of the King, is determined to uncover the truth behind Jon Arryn's death, leading him to a confrontation with Queen Cersei Lannister over her children's parentage. As Eddard gets closer to revealing the truth, Cersei becomes more desperate to protect her family's secret. In King's Landing, Eddard continues his investigation into the Lannisters, and his suspicions about the legitimacy of Joffrey, Myrcella, and Tommen grow. Meanwhile, Peter Baelish, also known as Littlefinger, plays a double game, offering Eddard his support, but his true loyalties are still unclear. Tensions escalate as Eddard tries to gain leverage, but the Lannisters remain in control. The episode also introduces the dangerous political maneuvering of the Iron Throne. Across the Narrow Sea, Daenerys Targaryen continues her journey to reclaim the throne, though she is far from her final destination. She is shown growing into her leadership role, especially as she navigates the complexities of ruling her new people and dealing with threats from within her own ranks. Daenerys becomes more assertive, making difficult decisions as she begins to embrace her destiny as the Mother of Dragons. Her arc, while separate from the main political drama in Westeros, remains crucial to the overarching plot. As the episode progresses, the Stark family's situation grows increasingly dire. Eddard's refusal to back down from his quest for the truth leads to his arrest, setting the stage for a major confrontation. His allies, including his daughter Sansa, who is trapped in the capital, and his son Robb, who is waging war in the north, find themselves powerless to stop the events from unfolding. The politics of the capital seem to be a game that few can win, and the Stark family's tragic fate is sealed as they become pawns in a much larger conflict. The episode culminates in the shocking and heartbreaking execution of Eddard Stark. Despite his previous agreement to publicly renounce his claim to the throne in exchange for mercy, Joffrey orders his death, signaling the brutal and unpredictable nature of the world of Game of Thrones. This moment is a major turning point in the series, highlighting the brutal political realities of Westeros and setting the stage for the many conflicts and betrayals that will follow. Eddard's death reverberates through the entire realm, with lasting consequences for the Stark family, the Lannisters, and the future of Westeros itself. Season 1, Episode 10 of Game of Thrones, titled Fire and Blood, serves as the season finale and brings many of the storylines to a head. The episode opens with the shocking aftermath of Eddard Stark's execution, which sets off a chain of events that will shape the future of Westeros. Robb Stark, devastated by his father's death, begins to take action, rallying the North to rebel against the Lannisters. This moment marks a critical shift in the power dynamics, as the Stark family's once proud position is now in direct opposition to the Lannisters. In King's Landing, Queen Cersei and her son, King Joffrey, are left to deal with the fallout from the execution of Eddard Stark. Joffrey's increasingly tyrannical behavior becomes evident as he consolidates his power, while Cersei is left to try and manage the chaos he creates. Tyrion Lannister, having been named Hand of the King in his father's place, begins to show his cunning and political savvy. He quickly realizes that his role will be a challenging one, as he must navigate the dangerous waters of court politics, particularly with his family now in control. Meanwhile, in the east, Daenerys Targaryen's journey takes a significant turn. After the death of her husband, Khal Drogo, she is left alone to take control of the Dothraki horde.
I bought with
In
my
a powerful
son.
scene, Daenerys hatches 3 dragon eggs that were given to her as a wedding gift, marking the rebirth of dragons in the world. This moment is a symbolic and literal turning point for Daenerys, signaling the beginning of her path to becoming a major power in the world of Westeros. The birth of the dragons cements her role as a central figure in the fight for the Iron Throne. Back in the north, Jon Snow and the Night's Watch continue to prepare for the growing threat beyond the Wall. Jon's journey to the Wall has been marked by personal growth and an increasing sense of duty. And this episode highlights the growing sense of danger as the supernatural forces north of the Wall become more prominent. The episode also introduces the chilling possibility of the return of the White Walkers, who will play a significant role in the seasons to come. Jon's storyline foreshadows the larger, more mystical threats that will come to challenge the living in Westeros. The episode culminates in a series of significant developments that set up the next chapter of the series. Robb Stark is declared king in the North, a title that signals the start of a civil war against the Lannisters. Daenerys, with her newly hatched dragons, begins to truly embrace her identity as a potential ruler of Westeros. The final scenes of the episode underscore the deep divisions in Westeros and the growing tension between the various factions.
You look exhausted.
The series concludes its first season on a note of uncertainty and intrigue, with the promise of conflict, betrayal, and ambition driving the story forward.